One day your son tells you everything, the next day you get one-word answers and a closed bedroom door. Nothing you did caused this, but you still have to figure out what comes next. If you have a teenage boy at home, you have probably felt it. The connection that used to come easily now takes real effort. Conversations that were once simple now feel like negotiations. This video is about what is actually happening and what genuinely helps. Not theory, not generic advice, practical strategies that work with how teenage boys are wired. Between the ages of 10 and 15, boys go through several major changes at the same time. Physical changes affect their mood, energy, and how they see themselves. Social pressure increases from peers, school, and social media. On top of that, boys this age develop a strong need for independence. To a parent, this can look like rejection. It is not, it is development. The result is a boy who seems to push you away while still needing your guidance more than ever. The challenge is knowing when to step in and when to step back. Get that balance wrong in either direction and things escalate fast. Most parents of teenage boys struggle in the same three areas: communication, confidence, independence. Let's look at each one. First, communication. Your son is not ignoring you because you are difficult. Teenage boys process emotions differently from girls and differently from adults. They need time, space, and low-pressure moments before they open up. Sitting him down for a serious conversation rarely works, but a car ride, a walk, or a shared activity often does. Try talking side by side instead of face to face. Swap vague questions like, "How was your day?" for specific ones. "What was the best part of lunch?" gets a real answer. "How was school?" does not. And when there is silence, resist the urge to fill it. Give him space to think before he responds. Most of the time, he will. Second, confidence. Confidence in teenage boys does not come from praise. It comes from doing hard things and getting through them. When a boy learns he can handle a difficult situation, his self-belief grows. That means letting him struggle with manageable challenges before stepping in. It means giving him real responsibilities, not just chores, but decisions that actually matter. When you respond to his efforts, focus on the process, not the result. "I noticed how you handled that" lands better than "well done." He needs to feel capable, not just approved of. Third, independence. Your teenage son needs to practice making his own decisions while still having a safety net. Getting that balance right is one of the hardest parts of parenting this age group. Gradually increase his freedoms as he earns them. Frame it that way, as something he earns through trust, not something you grant or withdraw. Teenagers respond better when the logic is clear and consistent. Set boundaries, but explain the reasoning behind them. Rules that feel arbitrary get pushed against. Rules that make sense get respected most of the time. And let natural consequences do some of the teaching. A forgotten PE kit is worth more than a lecture about responsibility. Experience is a better teacher than repetition. Here are 3 things you can try this week. 1. Pick one low-pressure activity to do together. It does not need to be planned or special. Cooking a meal, washing the car, watching something he chooses. Proximity without pressure is where real conversations happen. 2. Replace one don't with a do. Instead of "don't leave your stuff everywhere," try "put your bag on the hook when you come in." Positive instructions get better results than negative ones. 3. Ask him to teach you something. A game he plays, a song he likes, a skill he has picked up. Reversing the dynamic, even briefly, builds his confidence and gives you a window into his world. If you want a structured guide to all 3 areas, there is a book written specifically for parents in this position. It is called Teenage Boys, the 3-in-1 Guide by Samuel Ridgway. It covers communication, confidence, and independence in one practical volume, written for parents of boys aged 10 to 18. It is available as a paperback, Kindle edition, or audiobook on Audible. The audiobook is narrated by David L. York, PhD. Ideal if you're short on time and prefer to listen on a commute or a walk. The link is in the description below. Parenting a teenage boy is not about having all the answers. It is about staying present when he makes it hard to be there. The fact that you are watching this means you are already doing better than you think. If this video helped, subscribe for more practical parenting content. Drop a comment below. We read everyone. And share this with another parent who needs it today.